Hey church, it's Wednesday. This is your daily dose. I'm excited to jump in it with you. Have you ever broken something? I remember as a teenager, my dad bought our first flat screen TV. Right now, this was back in the days when TVs were gigantic and weighed like 800 pounds. And so a flat screen TV was a huge deal in our family. Well, one day I was watching TV with my brothers and they changed the channel on me and I got really, really angry and I threw the other remote that we had at the ground. Well, in just sheer luck, it bounced off the ground and nailed the flat screen TV and it shattered, right? You couldn't see anything on this TV. And so I sat there nervously waiting for my parents to come home and I ended up having to have a conversation with them about it. And here's the reality. Due to my actions, I probably should have owed my parents for the cost of the TV, right? I broke it. It was my actions that caused the damage. I should have had to pay for it. Now, my parents were really nice and didn't make high school Michael pay for the $1,000 TV, which was really great of them, right? But you see, in order to make things right, they had to pay instead. You see, this concept is something that we call atonement. Atonement is what it costs to make things right. And this is a hugely important concept for us as followers of Jesus because it's what he does for us. You see, in the Old Testament, people would take an innocent lamb or a dove to the temple and sacrifice it as a cover for the sins that they had committed. The thought was simply this, that innocent blood pays the price for our sins. You see, this is the same thing that Jesus did on the cross. See, Jesus lived an innocent life, though he was tempted just like us, according to Hebrews, and chose to take on our sin, dying on the cross and rising again, so that his innocent blood could cover us. See, Hebrews 9:22 makes it extremely clear that we needed Jesus to cover us with his blood in order for us to be made clean. It says this, verse 22, in fact, the law requires that nearly everything be cleansed with blood, and without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness. Romans tells us that the wages of our sin, in other words, what we deserve for our sin, is death. But that through Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, we are made clean. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a moment today and I want you to praise Jesus for this. Thank him for the atonement that he did in your place. This has been the Daily Dose. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.